Hello and welcome to the Beyond the Hustle podcast. My name is Lydia and I'm a mindset coach for high-achieving entrepreneurs and leaders. In this podcast, I share insights into how you can create a life of freedom, happiness, personal fulfillment, and even more success without the hustle and stress. Have fun and enjoy. Today's podcast episode is called One Simple Reason Why You Are Not as Successful as You Could Be. So, what is this one simple reason? It is your thoughts. I recently talked with several of my clients about their success in business. And it's so interesting because I do a lot via voice note coaching in Voxer. I can hear and listen to their stories. So they send me whatever, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and specifically 2 clients. Like they had big breakthroughs, one in the area of self-concept, like how she is thinking about herself, how she's viewing herself, and what she's experiencing in her reality when it comes to her personally. And she was still unhappy with results in her business. And the same with another client who has major progress in his family matters, in his relationship with his partner, with his wife, in the relationship with the kids, like a totally transformed relationship, or the relationship is transforming in front of his eyes. So there is major progress. And as well, he had some complaints about business. And I listen to these messages closely, and I will always feedback you what's going on, because both of them told me a long story of not being happy with what was, being anxious, being like not believing in that this was possible for them, and so on. So it was basically a story of lack. It was basically a story of this will be better later, or this and that pattern happens and it will be better later, or something like that. So what they said, their thoughts, was directly mirrored back to them in their reality. And it's so funny because, all of that probably. But when you're stuck in that cycle, you forget it. You are not aware of it anymore. So it's really interesting when you start talking about your current reality. What is happening right now? What are your thoughts on your business? What are your thoughts about yourself? What are the thoughts about your niche? What are the thoughts about the current reality out there, like the business or the economic reality out there? All these thoughts create. So as long as you keep telling an old story of what has been happening and what is your reality, as long as you keep repeating that old story, these old thoughts, you will have a similar reality in your future. So the only reason why you're not as successful as you could be is your own inner game, your own thoughts, your mental game, your mental hygiene, your mental diet, call it whatever you want, your mental discipline. As long as you keep repeating thoughts of not being successful or not as successful as you could be, or the month being low, or you not being made for success, as long as you keep repeating that, it will be your reality. And the thing is, people say like, oh, but this is my reality right now. How can I now say I am successful? I make thousands every day. I make millions every month. How can I say that? Because it's not true. The thing is, you're not speaking about what is happening right now. You're speaking about what you want your reality to be in the present moment. And with that, you're creating your future. You're not changing what is happening in this second. This is what people get wrong. They say they say, oh, if I say I make millions right now, that's not true. Yeah, it's not true right now because you never thought like that. It is not true because you had limiting thoughts of I'm not wealthy, I'm not good at this, other people are better, the time is not right. Whatever you're experiencing right now is to a T down to your thoughts. And sometimes you're not even aware of what you're thinking. Like this one client who kept repeating a pattern of hot and cold, high and low income months, and saying like, yes, I'm so aware of that. Like there is always money coming in again. And I just have to be logical about it because I know that there will be money again. And there are lower months in business. This is normal. Guess what? This is normal for him, but it does not have to be. What a horrible pattern to create for yourself. Why not create a pattern where every month it just keeps getting better and better? Why creating a pattern of 1 month my business is low, 1 month my business is high? Guess what? There are people who do not experience that. They just make more money every week or every month because they expect to. And they do not expect income dips. They just expect to make more every month. So I would just leave you for today with the reminder or with the invitation to really think about what you're believing right now and what the story is that you tell. You just stop telling the story of what you are seeing right now. Do not say, this month has been low. This month has not been going as well. It's summer. No one wants to book anything. Other people are just louder in marketing and this is why they make all the money. This is like you are creating this reality with saying that right now. So stop it and start talking about what you actually want to experience. Every month I make more money. My business is growing every single day. I am the richest person out there. I'm the person everyone wants to book. So really look in different areas. Look about what are you thinking about yourself? Do you hold any thoughts like other people always make more money? Other people are always more successful. This was me, by the way. Other people, they are not even as good as I am at all. They are just shitty people, shitty like in their profession, and they make all the millions. This was my story, and guess what? I created that. So look at yourself. What are you telling? What is the story you're telling about yourself in comparison to others? Like, what is the story you're telling about yourself? I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. I will never make it. I never make enough money. I never break beyond 20K, 50K, 10K, whatever your numbers are. It doesn't matter. I never break beyond these numbers. I never make more than enough. I just have enough. Like, what are you telling about yourself? And what are you telling about yourself in comparison to others? As I just said, others always make more than me. Others are better, and so on. What is that story? And what are you telling about your niche? What I said before. In summer, like no one wants to book in summer. Summer is always a low month. Or another of my someone else of my clients who said, I always have my big sales in certain fairs. So 4 times a year, I make all my money. And then there are low months in between. Guess what? This is what my client created. But you can change that. Like you can make all that money on these fairs and you can sell online even more every month in between. So be aware of the story, the freaking story you tell. And also about success in general. What do you think about the success in general? Success is hard. It's just for a certain few people. It is vitamin B. Like it's not about you. It's actually just about the people you know and so on. All these stories create. So what I recommend people to do with thoughts, like how to view their own thoughts, look at what you're thinking and then ask yourself, do I want that? Do I want to create that? If not, freaking stop this thought in the beginning and do not think it and replace it in that moment with a different thought. Yeah, that's the second thing. What do you do with these thoughts? When you're aware of the story that you're telling, you have to flip these thoughts. You have to, like, if you want to change, if you want to be more successful, if not, do not listen to me or doubt what I'm saying or tell like that I'm telling lots of crap or whatever. But if you want to change that, listen to me and just do as I say. This is free stuff here, free advice. And, nothing can happen besides it just getting better. So when you are aware of this thought of like, I'm not good enough, flip it and say, I'm good enough. Whenever this thought comes up, flip it. Or others always make more money than me. No, I make the most money of everyone. Like I make more money than everyone else. I'm the richest person. Everyone wants to book me. I'm the best person. I'm the most skilled person. Everyone wants to book me. And what are you thinking about your niche? No one wants to buy in summer. Summer are my best months. Every month is better than the month before. I make money every month. I make more money every month. Even if other people say that, I just keep making more money. Or about success in general. Like successful people are unhappy. No, successful people can be super happy. Or success is evil. Making money is evil. No, making money is amazing. I can do amazing things with money. Flip all these thoughts. So The simple reason why you're not as successful as you could be is because of the stories you tell yourself. And you have to stop doing that. Again, with whatever thought you're thinking, ask yourself, do I want that? Do I want to create that? And if not, you have to stop this thought. It's as simple as that. It's not always easy, but it can be. It's just like how easy you want to make it and how easy you believe it's going to be. If you want support with that, reach out to me. And for today, just remember my words. Your thoughts create. Be aware of your thoughts. And if you do not like what you're thinking or what this thought would create, stop thinking that thought. Stop it. Tell a new story right now. Even if it's not your current reality, it does not matter. You tell the new story now in order to create a different future. It's the long-term game. And by the way, it can become quicker and quicker. Some of the things I'm thinking now without resistance, I create them in the next moment. These things happen in the next moment. It's these funny things with creating free parking spots and stuff, like when this becomes an assumption that you always have a parking spot wherever you want to have one. You will have that. It's really funny, but it needs to become an assumption. Like you need to tell yourself that on an ongoing basis until it becomes an assumption. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. Like law of attraction, like this law of attraction attract like a parking spot is bullshit. You have to repeat this to yourself and make it into a belief, into an assumption, and then it will happen. The same with free, like I always get like free spots in restaurants, even though I'm not on I don't have a reservation and stuff. Like you can play around with this and try it out on little things. And you will see if you do not hold any resistance against it, it can become pretty fast. And you can actually start manifesting, which is not manifesting. It's just like, it's manifesting the reality that you want out of infinite reality, so to say. It can happen in an instant. But usually if you have a long story around money or relationships, it needs more work than just one thought. But if there is no resistance, you can create with one thought. So I leave you with that. Watch your thought, have a strict mental hygiene, a strict mental diet. Do not give headspace to thoughts that you do not want. And this will shift your life and it will shift your business and your income. Did you like this podcast episode? Then please share the love. And if you want to connect with me, check out all my links in the show notes. And you'll also find more information on my high-level mentoring, Thrive Beyond, where I teach you everything around emotional, mental, energetic, and business mastery, either in a one-to-one setting or in a mastermind setting. Thank you for listening, and until the next episode, much love, Lydia.